Hello YouTube! We are the Nerdy Tribunal. I'm Derek, this is Tom, Victor, and Ernest.
That's a month too late.
Are there? Yeah.
What is that?
It's my Black Panther t-shirt. It's a slump sleeve, whatever. Today we're going to talk about Black Panther. No, we're not. We're talking about the Infinity War trailer that just dropped a couple of days ago. I don't remember exactly what day.
The main trailer, right?
The main... Oh, can I call it the main trailer? The latest trailer. The latest trailer. I lost count how many trailers come out. Because there seems like every third week there's something like about Infinity Wars popping up. Anyways, if you haven't gone and watched it, please go watch it. It is quite informative.
I'm surprised that there's someone that hasn't watched it yet.
I don't know how many people. It reached like 900 million in the first day or something, like before 24 hours views.
Well, that was the first one, but this one is like I was just looking on YouTube. It's been out for about 4 days, and it's like number 2 trending still on YouTube.
Oh wow. Okay, well, so if you haven't watched it yet, please go watch it because
get out from under the rock.
Yeah, get out of that rock you're living in. If you live in Vancouver, that makes a lot of sense. Actually, if you live in a rock.
The rock stone.
That aside, so a lot of information comes out of this. I think today there's a lot of topics that we want to talk about, but for this specific video, we're just going to talk about kind of like maybe where the story is going to go, just from the new information we received, and yeah, like, man, like I don't even know where to start. You guys can start.
The first thing that you see is there's a lot more character. Like, no, you don't see more characters. You see a lot more of each of the characters you've seen in the first one. So you see Spidey in his new suit. You see Iron Man using his new suit. There's a lot of suit action, I guess.
Only for them too.
Yeah, you see a few of the other. You see the Black Order. You see
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, you see some weird ass stuff. But yeah, you just see a lot more of what we wanted to see what we can speculate about the storyline.
Spoiling a lot of stuff because apparently there's a lot of stuff still.
So that's the scary part, right? Like, I think, and like online, there's been a lot of people like start to piece together the storyline. They've done like a way better job than I can even imagine, right? And like even us here, before we even shot this video, we were speculating what the story's been going, what the story could go like, and could go in many directions, right? But let's start from what we see in this trailer. We see a bit of Thanos' past, so that's going to have to occur for us to understand Thanos. Because Marvel was really good about building the bad guys sort of like backstory, or at least motive, right?
Well, they've gotten better.
They've gotten better. Was it Ronan the Accuser was like, eh.
He's just angry.
He was just angry, and then you had Ego, the Living Planet, and it's like, okay, that was actually kind of funny.
It's gotten better, but
that was gotten better. But like with Killmonger in Black Panther, and even in like I know it's not Disney Marvel, it's Spider-Man. What's his name? Vulture. Like they did a good job doing that as well. So, so this one I think because Thanos is the main focus of this movie, his past should be kind of highlighted, and we see him holding Gamora's hand, and he's
little Gamora.
Yeah,
little Gamora.
So like I know a little bit about his past. I know he's from a planet called Titan. Like what can we expect?
Saturn. They're large.
Yes. No, I was just kidding. We're gonna have that video soon about Thanos' background. So stay tuned.
Okay, so I guess we're not going to talk about that in this video. I have no clue what we're talking about.
Well, he talks about because we know that he has all these children, basically, either through adoption or through taking them from
kidnapping.
Well, that's one way to look at it. Conquers a world, destroys a world. Yeah, he takes someone he finds
that could be beneficial to him, right?
Okay,
and that's why he has the Black Order. He has Nebula, Gamora. And,
yeah.
Okay.
And they've touched on it before in Guardians of the Galaxy. Gamora talks about that.
Yeah, two and one and two. Both,
yeah,
right. Yeah.
So it's I think we're gonna see Thanos' past, which is good because we don't typically get to see a lot of villains' past. So
not to this extent, right?
Yeah, we've seen Loki's, but that was kind of tied to Thor, and
But that was hashed out kind of over like so many different movies.
I think it was like probably 4 or 5 movies, right?
Yeah.
and also maybe a little bit of Killmonger, but not really.
Mm-hmm.
But this one's probably the first time you really going to have a villain be the focus.
Yeah,
And
have
that
like an
doesn't
actual
happen.
origin story
Yeah.
to back everything up. So
Which is good.
So the next big thing is obviously this is a story about Thanos and his quest to find the Infinity Stones. So we noticed that he has 2 to 3 stones during the entire process of the trailers and all the images that come out. Like, we know that Loki gives him the Tesseract. That's the only one that we know, and there's this scene at least of him trying to like rip it out of Vision, but we so I think we were talking about this before. Is like, is he going to collect all 5? And if he does, and like, is he going to be able to collect all 5 by the end of the movie?
well, from the trailer, you know for sure he has 2 to start off with,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so
He
he
has
has the power, which
and-
is from the Nova Corps,
Yeah, and
and
Tesseract.
Tesseract,
for
the
Loki.
space.
Yeah,
He's probably going for Visions, which
Yeah,
makes sense
The mind.
no
because it's
mind.
on Earth.
Yeah,
The Mind Stone, and the
Yeah,
other 2.
Eye of Agamotto.
Yeah,
the time stone,
which
right?
possibly like from the trailer, it looks like Ebony Maw kind of takes it.
And if you watch the comics, Ebony Maw read the comics, Ebony Maw and Doctor Strange kind of have
It's not history.
some history in a sense of they cross paths, which makes sense because Maw is a smarter version and more evil version of Loki, right?
More badass version,
Yeah.
you can say.
It's just but it's hard to say if he's going to get all of them. He could potentially have 4 at the end easily, because though there's 4 on Earth at that point, right?
Yeah.
He has 2 in his glove, and there's 2 others on Earth. The reality is with Collector that we assume he has, and then we don't know where the soul is.
Yeah. That's
So-
the only one that's unknown.
Yeah, that's kind of unknown in general. And that's
Yeah.
where you go online and find all the conspiracy theories.
Yeah. But
Where apparently Howard the Duck is the soul stone.
But I don't know. It just makes sense. Like for this movie to kind of have that close and to
Yep.
continue the next part, it kind of makes sense for them to have them all, regardless of whether, like I said, like look for all we know, Thanos could already have the Soul Stone,
Yes.
Yeah,
right? So
that's a possibility.
and that probably will make it easier for them to find and like know exactly where they are, right? So,
Yeah.
And remember, if you watch the trailer, you've never seen the Soul Stone, which should be orange. You haven't seen it in his glove, but Marvel has CG'd out
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
glimpses, like they have CG'd out things that are important to the movie in trailers before. So Spider-Man's been done.
Eye patch.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, Thor's
eye patch, that's
eye
right,
patch
yeah.
has been hidden, and now we've seen it a couple times.
So this could for almost all those shots that shows Infinity Gauntlet, they could have been all full or all empty. So all we know, we're just getting played by Marvel right
he
now.
could have had 5, and he's trying to get this Mind Stone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
bravo
just,
Marvel, you keep on winning on these ones. So
Well, let's just say that they have a better CG team.
Yeah.
CGI team than
they
the
can
mustaches.
Well,
they can
yeah.
remove things or people.
They're probably
Easily.
you know why they keep their budget down? They probably didn't CG it out. They just filmed a second scene that has just the 2.
Yeah.
So then they didn't have to waste money on
Guys,
it.
get the glue. Just glue it on. Done.
It's actually cheaper that way.
Probably. All right, so we're going to touch on one last topic in terms of storyline, and this is where Lost speculation is going to go. And this this part worries me a bit. Well, not worries, excites me and worries because it could go really well or really poorly. Is how do you think it's going to, not this movie, but the entire story? So by Avengers 4, how is this going to end? How is it they're going to defeat Thanos? Are they going to do the typical Marvel where they go and kill the bad guy, or what? Right? Like,
I'm going to, because basically this is taking bets because it's more fun that way.
okay,
I'm gonna go ahead and say he doesn't die. He either gets transported somewhere or he gets imprisoned somehow, because that would be a nice way for him to come back to be a big bad still. And
Well, the way I see it is, especially since that they said they want to go more cosmic, I can't see them killing off Thanos because of that.
so he's going to be still a constant threat to the Marvel universe.
It's not really a constant threat, but at least he can come into play because he's always kind of ridden the line between good and bad,
Yeah.
depending on how you look at it. And he has been in parts of like major cosmic events in the comics, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of you kind of shoot yourself in the foot if you kill him off.
Yeah.
So
Problem is, because it's Marvel, they do kill a lot of their villains.
That, would you be surprised if he died?
I wouldn't be surprised if he died. I wouldn't be surprised if they kept him alive.
even if they kill him off, remember they have the gauntlet. They can always bring them back if needed to.
Yeah.
So it's a possibility, right? You can easily bring anybody back.
Marvel's not really... They don't really bring people back. I'm trying to think if they've ever brought anyone back. I'm talking about the movies.
I know, but they could be saving it for this. Like,
But that's a DC thing.
no, but you can
That's
look
the problem. They want to stay away from it.
Yes, but until now, because of the fact that if he actually does wipe the half of the universe back, or gone, they're gonna have to bring them back. And when you bring back half, you don't know who you're gonna bring back exactly. For all you know, they can revive all the villains, all the dead heroes. Anybody can come back.
Of course, and the thing about that is, if they kill Thanos, I can't see them doing it again, where they bring everyone back. But
they don't need to after this, because once they bring them back, now they're like, oh, now we're gonna smart about it. Now we can't kill these people off. Now we can bring them back into play consistently. And have, like,
no, I'm
right?
talking about Thanos specifically, because if they imprison him and they're going more cosmic, because the more cosmic it gets, there's more powerful characters.
Yep. And
so it would be nice if Thanos can be around without using...
Yeah.
Because I think after this whole Infinity War and Infinity Stone, I guess, phase goes, like this 10 years, they're going to get away from it. They're not going to...
Go back to it.
They're not going to go back and just use that for next phase 4 or 5 and 6, right? I think they're going to go somewhere else where it doesn't rely on the stones. Maybe they get destroyed in some way. I don't know. I really don't know.
Well,
but
you just bring in like big threats without the stone, then, and you need basically need heavy hitters to go against them.
So. So it would be nice where if he got if the stones got destroyed, you can't bring him back. But if he gets imprisoned, he can come back, and maybe he's not that bad. He's trying to stop the universe from being destroyed as a general. That's why he's wiping out half the population.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And,
So we're just gonna bring this discussion to an end. Let us know what you guys think about how the entirety of just the storyline, how the storyline's gonna play out, how you want it to end, how you think it's gonna end. So in the comments below. Just remember to like our video, subscribe to our channel, follow us on social media. I was fixing my sock. That's why I looked like I was like falling down. Anyways, not random. Shut up. And have a good night. Thanks.
Peace.